Google. Let's go get them again.
What's going on, fragrance family? Welcome to another unboxing first impression video on my channel. Today we are delving into the brand of Durga. This one right here called Radio Bombay. You probably saw a sampling samples on this earlier on my channel, and I had to get a bottle of this stuff. For some reason, back in 2021, there was a bunch of testers available on various discounters for under $100 Canadian from the house of Durga. Yeah, they were 50 ml bottles. They don't come with the original box, but who really cares when you're paying, you know, under designer pricing now. Designer prices are going, you know, especially Canadian, $100, $150, $200 Canadian for a designer fragrance. This is one of many that I purchased, so you're going to see a few Durga fragrances coming through the fragrance channel. If you did miss the sampling samples video where I sampled this one, please go check that out because you're going to get a lot more detail in that video. Of course, I tested out the dry down, longevity projection. This video is just basically a tester here. I'm not going to unbox it, but I'll give you my thoughts of the initial impression on it, or my initial thoughts of the top notes of this release. So let's crack this bottle open. Let's get started. Let's sniff out Radio Bombay. And of course, it is my scent of the day today, so I'm going to be swimming in it. And let's give it a sniff. Now, Radio Bombay, like I said in sampling samples, this is a sandalwood based release. It's sandalwood heavy scent. It's a simplistic sandalwood scent. There's a few on the market. This one gives you beautiful woods. There's a lactonic quality here, creamy, kind of reminds me of Sacred Wood by the brand of By Killian, which is much more expensive than this stuff, but the cedar wood really helps the woody aspect in this release. So it gives you kind of like that Home Depot like cedar backing the sandalwood, but the cedar could take charge in these type of releases, but never did in this release. There is some green aspects from the balsam fir, which is a little green, so it gives you a little bit of a green touch. But the high secondary note, which is very interesting, which pairs very well with sandalwood, is coconut. It aids in that creamy aspect, of course. It gets a little powdery from the iris, but this fragrance right here is great for this upcoming spring. This is exactly where I would wear it as far as seasons go. There is in the brief, of course, there's always in the top notes on websites, it says metallic or metal or something like that because of the naming of Radio Bombay. Of course, the radio section of things, a metallic tinge. I don't really get a metallic tinge, and just like in sampling samples when I sample this, and of course I'm going to have more time to wear this one, and maybe in the full-fledged review once I get to that video, maybe I'll be getting it, but I still don't get that metallic tinge. But I do get a little bit of salt from the ambre gris in here. At the end of the day, it's one of the more solid, simplistic sandalwood-based scents. It does the note very, very well. So if you're looking for that type of fragrance, a sandalwood-based scent, especially in the niche realm, this has to be on your short list to at least sample, because it's, you know, like I said, I got this tester for under $100 Canadian, which is a great price for a type of fragrance like this. If you do like coconut in your fragrances, this also has a high, it's a high secondary piece in this release. Of course, it mellows down more in the dry down, but a beautiful opening to a scent. Highly recommended from me at Radio Bombay from the brand of Durga. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Please let us know what you think about this particular release. And as always, a great report of fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube.